Hover.
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't want to like help anyone.
I like am not funny and like can't relax.
I think that trust can be very sophisticated, but you have to be, I guess, a little more pragmatic about it. Like, you're not going to go up to a stranger and tell them your deepest, darkest secret and trust that they're going to keep it. I think there are layers of complexities in relationships. And then once you become closer with someone, you would trust them with more things.
What happens is I feel like you start off very naive, and as you may get burned, as you trust more and more people, you get more and more sophisticated because you develop, I guess, a radar for what you, I guess you just develop a trust radar, if that's a thing.
I think actually when people become too untrusting or distrustful, I think that's a sad point to be at, because I think that means that you've had too many experiences in your life where people have disappointed you and people have given you reason to not trust. Because I don't think anybody, like Stephanie was saying, you begin with trusting, and you said this too, Ed, like as a child, you begin trusting everybody, thinking the world is great, positive, optimistic. And so I think maybe the smart way to trust would be, I don't know, going in with a positive outlook and positive impression, or giving everybody a chance in a way.
I love that I have so many friends in different careers, and I love meeting their friends and learning their different experiences. Even at Northeastern, some friends that Ed and I were friends with were on the nursing track, and it was just so interesting knowing what they were going through and what co-ops I had to deal with, and it made me very much appreciate that we were in the business track and we didn't have to do any sponge baths or like gross things that come with nursing. So I love to hear about it. It makes me appreciate their role, and it makes me appreciate what I've chosen in life as well.
Theater is a really important tool I love it because it's a creative outlet, but I think it's also a really important tool to have people empathize with the character. Because when you're sitting in an audience, in an auditorium, and you're watching characters on stage, everything else in your world is kind of like blocked out, and it's just an experience with you and the characters, and you're brought into that world, and really anything could happen. Like, something that I really like is that theater helps humanize things.
Do you get your ideas from your studies, and like not your ideas, but like the history from your studies as well?
Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, because I had studied the Armenian genocide for a long time, and because I had, in a lot of different ways, through museums, through classrooms, through guest speakers who were, survivors. A lot of the inspiration comes from learning the facts, and then to be able to write something powerful and bring it to my own community, because obviously a play is not going to be as global as a movie, but to be able to like inform my own community about it, it's a very like didactic tool. Also, because yesterday was the Remembrance Day of the genocide, I actually have a copy of my play here, because I was like doing something with it, so this is it. And I like acted in it in college. So there's me.
And I think we're all very fortunate that we can shelter in place and we're still healthy and we're young. And I think that should drive us to want to do more and help more people who maybe don't have that.
28? Young? Interesting.
Oh, not 30 yet. Almost.
Basically dead.
I know. I might as well die at this point. Had a good life.
Let's temper expectations here.
So something that's been driving me is the motivation of a lot of my coworkers. They've all made a really huge effort working from home, trying to kind of persevere while not in an ideal situation. And so that's really what's been driving me and motivating me to be better and to work harder when it's so easy to, if you're behind a screen, to slack off or to maybe not put 100% of effort into a project. So that's been a really driving factor in my life right now.
What drives me is my gratitude, and also my passion to want to work on these issues that mean so much to me in this realm of atrocity crimes, and I hope that I never lose that spark or gratitude. I just feel lucky, and I think that motivates me to keep working hard to make a difference.